What's up, family? I had a great reminder the other day of one of the core characteristics that will always get you to the next level in God's economy. I'm sitting with my daughter and we are reading this book right now, Great Kingdoms of Africa. And we are reading about the Solomonic kingdom. The kingdom of Solomon, King Solomon, and how great it was, how coffee comes from Ethiopia, how water irrigation and water reserve systems, how language came out of there, how they turned the kingdom into a bubbling port. And then the Lord tells me, but I need you to go show her how Solomon became such a great leader. It wasn't because Solomon had all this skill. It wasn't because Solomon had talent. It wasn't because Solomon was just this amazing guy that God got the privilege to use. Solomon had one currency that I think we skip over a lot when we talk about how to become what you want to become, how to become your best, how to become your greatest, how to make your best and your greatest impact. Solomon was faithful. He asked God for help in the right areas and for the right things. If you turn in your scriptures to 1 Kings 3, I'll show you very quickly what Solomon did that was so amazing to me, because so often, especially out here in this guru phase, in this high skill, get a new skill, get this, scale that, boom, 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 this, we forget the very things that really get us to where we need to go. And one of the prime and main ingredients is faithfulness. Look at this, 1 Kings 3, verse 5, right here. At Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream by night. And God said, ask what I shall give you. God is telling Solomon, ask me for whatever you want, Solomon. This is right now, I am standing before you with a blank check. I'm putting you in this position and I am going to resource you and give you whatever you want. What would you have asked for in that situation? I know whenever I come to that passage right there, I really check my heart and say, Darren, right now, if God asks you that question, what would you ask for? Would you ask for what Solomon asked for? Or do you need to see the example of Solomon to make sure these are the things that you have? Ask what I shall give you. And Solomon said, you have shown great and steadfast love to your servant David, my father, because he walked before you in faithfulness, in righteousness, and in uprightness of heart toward you. And you have kept from him this great and you have kept for him this great and steadfast love, and have given him a son to sit on his throne this day. And now, O Lord my God, you have made your servant king in place of David, my father. Although I am but a little child, I do not know how to go out or come in. Solomon says, God, I'm going to be honest. You picked me for this position. I don't know why you picked me for this position. Well, actually, I do. It was a promise to my father David that you would always keep somebody from his bloodline on the throne. And now I'm the one that gets to sit on the throne. But I need to be honest with you about something, God. I need to be really honest with you. I bring nothing to the table. Some of us are very scared to say that. Some of us know that when God puts us in new positions, when God puts us in new life roles, parent, wife, or husband, when God puts us in new places, you're now, once we're following, but now you're leading in this organization. You once were doing this, but now you once worked a job, but now you're an entrepreneur. A lot of us are scared to say, Father God, I have no idea what I'm doing. Solomon says that. He says, although I am but a child, I do not know how to go out or come in. And your servant is in the midst of your people, whom you have chosen, a great people, too many to be numbered or counted for multitude. Solomon does the second thing here. Father, I don't know why you picked me. I don't have what it is. I'm sitting at this table. I'm going to take this position. I'm going to do it, but I bring nothing to the table. I need you to give me everything that I am going to use to make this happen. And then the second thing, I want to make this clear. God, I already know this, that I am here to serve your people. Your people are not here to serve me. I am king to make their lives better. I am not king for them to make my lives better. And then he asks this in verse 9. Watch this. Give your servant, therefore, an understanding mind to govern your people, that I may discern between good and evil. For who is able to govern this, your great people? God, I feel like you've given me an impossible task. But if you give me a supernatural level of understanding, if you give me a righteous mind to continuously discern good from evil, Solomon pretty much asks, God, give me whatever I need to stay faithful. And if you give me that, I know everything after that point is good. Give me the ingredients that make me the most faithful that you've ever seen. When's the last time you asked God for that? That is the secret ingredient to real God-led success.